Potential for this winter storm tomorrow and a tricky forecast. Good to be with you. I'm Terrell Brown.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Judy Sue. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday morning. Let's begin with your first alert forecast. Tracy is standing by, and we're all questioning her about the snow that's coming our way.
Yeah, and you know what? You used the most appropriate word for this storm. Right now, once again, we'll line up another morning with no really weather concerns out there. 27 degrees right now in Lincolnshire, 33 degrees in Oak Park. It is 29 degrees in Batavia, 28 degrees Manhattan, and 26 degrees over in Maryville. So today, the proverbial calm before the storm. And we will have some sun out and about today, and temperatures back up into the 40s, but lots to talk about, and we will.
90, the Jane Addams. Crews have been working diligently in several locations, eastbound at Roselle, eastbound at Meacham. Actually, they had some full lane closures going on there that were causing quite big backups earlier, but they finished that just now. The full lane closures, they still have one lane closed until 5 o'clock, and then we've got lanes closed in both directions in that stretch basically between Arlington Heights Road and Bussey, also between 53 and Arlington Heights Road. We can take
There for now. New this morning, the push to make Chicago safer.
And it involves tearing down empty buildings. Our Diane is live with what we learned overnight. Diane.
Judy and Terrell, in an effort to try and get a handle on illegal activity, the city plans to begin demolishing vacant buildings in high crime. What Chicago police calls to disrupt the cycle of violence in high crime neighborhoods and really make things safer for residents. Reporting live on the far south side, Diane Pathy, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Diane, thank you. And a cab drivers union wants new safety measures after a driver was murdered on the
Short illness. He was 74 years old.
It is caucus day in Nevada for the Republicans. Presidential frontrunner Donald Trump has 2 big wins under his belt, and he is hoping for a third. Tonight, it is a town hall for the Democrats before the South Carolina Democratic primary. ABC's Kenneth Boughton has
60 to 70 mile per hour wind.
That was my next thing, right? Yeah.
Tomorrow and Thursday, we would have 40 mile per hour winds behind you or against you, depending
Right, exactly.
on which
They not work.
Exactly. Oh, they'll be going behind you. All right, we have lots to dive into, and of course, that involves a storm tomorrow. So let's get into it right away. And here is just one model in a series that we look at. This particular model, again, gearing up the snow, as you see, by early tomorrow afternoon, mainly in northwest Indiana, keeping it fairly shy on the Illinois side for most of us. I think this could be just a little bit underdone on the Illinois side. And this is going to be the issue. There will be a very narrow band of snow that sets up somewhere in the Chicago area. That sounds very vague, and I know that it is because these models are still coming together. Right now, you can see it has this narrow band of the heavier snow off to the east. Please bear in mind, if we have this storm push a little farther to the west and north, we could have a heavier snow band setting up here in northern Illinois. So we still got to keep an eye on this. As of right now, it's still looking like the snow begins Wednesday as the rush hour in the morning winds down. A narrow band of heavy snow will develop, and in that heavy band, at least 6 inches of snow, possibly even more, is going to set up. That being said, the Weather Service has decided to issue this winter storm watch. It will go into effect tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and stay in effect until Thursday at 4 a.m. Right now, skies are clear. At O'Hare, 27 degrees. AccuWeather Real Field the same because the air is calm. 31 in McHenry, but 25 in Cary. 27 in Yorkville. 27 New Lenox. And in Gary now, it is 30 degrees. So skies now are clear, especially from the city on south. A little more cloud cover off to the north, so you're seeing some of your temperatures just a little bit milder there. Meanwhile, here's this storm system producing some snow, again, on the northwest edge of it, and it may be a severe weather day in the areas of the lower Mississippi Valley and the Gulf Coast states. 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, there you see, things are still fairly quiet. But as we get toward 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, snow lifting toward the area could begin as some rain off to the east. And then, as you can see, this snow continues throughout the day. I think tomorrow afternoon and evening commute is just going to be a mess. And then it does come to an end overnight into Thursday morning. Winds, however, are going to be picking up. Our wind forecast including some 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts here tomorrow and into Thursday. This morning, though, mainly clear skies, and our high temperatures today back up into the 40s. Ross?
And no big backups on any of the expressways or tollways yet. We still have some overnight road work in a couple of places. We'll start up to the northwest, where we do have some lanes closed southbound. Route 53 between Devon and Thorndale, no big delays there. And we also have closures inbound on the Eisenhower, but they're picking some of them up. Inbound, they're working from Morgan to the Jane Byrne interchange. That ramp from the inbound Ike to the outbound Ryan was closed when I drove in, but it's open now, so we're not seeing any backups. We can take a look.
Weather with meteorologist Tracy Butler and Roz Varen's.
When the fire broke out. And police are stepping up the search for a tourist from London missing still.
Center following this story. Tanja.
Terrell, here in Chicago and in about 50 other cities, people plan to Today's protest is scheduled for 5:30 this evening.
Jesse Jackson Jr. is asking for permission to visit his wife more often in prison.
Update now from Tracy. Hey, Trace.
All is quiet right now. Skies are mainly clear in the area. Some cloud cover off to the north. And as we look at our temperatures, you can see it's 32 degrees in Waukegan, 32 degrees over at the lakefront, 29 in Kankakee, and Valparaiso now at 29 degrees. So a quiet weather day in store for us today. And look at these high temperatures back up into the 40s once again for us. We were in the 40s here yesterday.
Backups focusing to the west on 390 eastbound. They've got one lane closed from Wright to Roselle, but no backups because of it. They should have it picked up in about 10 minutes. No problems for public transportation. Got to ask yourself, are you feeling lucky? Well, if you are, check this news out from Metro.
Legged friends are in the news this morning.
The American Kennel Club is out with its list of the top 5 dogs.
That's just me.
Not because you have two.
He's have two of them. Exactly, yeah. 4:48 this morning coming up. Lame excuses for not taking a job. The country that is
The Australian government is tired of hearing excuses from unemployed people about why they cannot take a job. Here's a sample of the reasons Australians have used to turn their check. Australia, though, is planning to tighten its rules.
Look, if you're dumb enough to write an excuse like that down, then you deserve to not get your unemployment check.
I know, right?
You know?
Good point.
Come on now. Get it together. 4:53. Let's get
It's 4:54, and coming up, presidential candidates fighting to win the support of black voters.
Spike Lee's big endorsement just announced. Terrell Brown.
Good morning, I'm Judy Sue. Thanks for joining us. It is Tuesday morning. Let's begin with your first alert weather update. Meteorologist Tracy Butler is standing by. Hey, Trace.
And good morning. And things are very quiet around the area once again. Skies are clear around most of the Chicago area right now. As you look at the temperatures, closer to the average high for the day than the average low. 29 at O'Hare, 32 at Midway, 28 degrees right now in Gary. Well, this afternoon, we are looking at temperatures up around 40 degrees once again, and we will have sunshine visible throughout much of the day today. Now, the clouds are going to continue to thicken up in advance of this system that we've been talking about for several days now, and that is the snowy event coming our way here tomorrow. Now, there's still a great deal of uncertainty with this storm system, but I'll do my best to sort it out for you coming up
on North Avenue at 9th Avenue. So that's going to get a little busy. We'll keep you updated as we get more information. Expressway's not so bad. We're really not seeing too many delays there. We still have a few backups on I-90, some lingering road work inbound at Meacham. Should be picked up right now at 5 o'clock, but we're still seeing that backup approaching. If you're taking public, Judy and Terrell.
Thank you, Roz. And breaking overnight, 2 Chicago police officers are injured after a hit and run on the city's south side.
Jessica D'Onofrio is live from Northwestern Memorial Hospital where the officers were taken. Jessica.
Judy and Terrell, a wild police chase on the city's south side last night. 2 Chicago police officers were hit. They were both rushed here to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, and they are both expected and then got away. The 2 men inside still on the run this morning, but again, those officers are in good condition this morning. Reporting live at Northwestern Memorial Hospital, Jessica D'Onofrio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
That home invasion.
Morning, Diane.
And Terrell, we've all seen those vacant buildings. Now Chicago Police and the building department is actually going to take down those vacant buildings, and they say that's actually going to help with